Good morning. Today is day 9 of my 60-day juice fast. I feel great drinking my juice. Yesterday, I already told you guys what I juiced. I juiced about this much in maybe both containers, gallon jugs, and then I filled it up to about right here with water. So I have close to 2 gallons of juice ready. I so glad I got that out the way because it really is very it's necessary for me. So now my first juice fast, I didn't do that. I juiced as I needed, and I didn't keep it stored up for days at a time. But this is a new day. This is a different fast. This is what it is. So I needed that. The spring is very hectic and busy here for prepping for gardening and getting ready for all of that. In the fall, even worse. Even worse. Processing, canning, and preserving all of the food that we've grown. Anyway, okay, juicing. I did sleep good last night. I slept good last night. So I'm thankful for that. I'm having to brush my teeth more because it's like a gummy feeling. It just So I'm having to brush my teeth more. I haven't been having any food cravings. I have been watching a couple mukbang videos. Not very many though. What have I been doing? I haven't really had many juice or fasting struggles without the food or craving the food, desiring the food, none of that. Haven't been dealing with any of that. And it's probably because I'm so busy trying to get so many things done. So I seen in my comments someone else is juicing, and they said that they fell off a few times. That don't matter. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And if you fail 50 times, keep on trying. Okay, you got to keep trying. Period. That's how that go. Satan don't want you to keep going. He don't want you to keep trying. He wants you to see if you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior, and you keep falling, you keep getting back up, you keep repenting, you keep fighting, you keep trying, you keep struggling, hey, you winning. You winning. You winning. You on the Lord's side. Anyway, that's with anything. You got to keep trying. Because the more you try, the stronger you're going to get. The better you're going to get. The more knowledge you're going to gain. The stronger you're going to get. That's how that works. Okay. Moving right along. I showed you guys, while I was talking to you guys a day or two ago, I was planting zinnias, and marigolds. My zinnias have sprouted. Believe it or not, I'm going to show you today that my zinnias have sprouted. And I think maybe one marigold has. I just went in there and glanced over everything to see what was going on in there. And I believe my zinnias I know my zinnias have sprouted. Now I'm not sure about the marigold, but anyway, that's how fast these things are growing. So the collard greens a few days ago, I planted. Was it 7 days ago? Anyway, I'm not sure on the days, but very recently I planted some collards. They've grown up so much that I have to pot them into bigger pots now. So I'm going to do that today. I started that last night, and I'm gonna do the rest today. Oh, my son's calling me. Not sure what I left off saying. That was my son calling. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys those flowers today that already sprouted. And today I want to plant some nasturtium flowers, alyssum flowers, and maybe one other flower. I want to find some more petunias. Anyway, yesterday I made that video real short. I was supposed to add on to it, but I didn't. Yesterday we finished planting. We planted potatoes from seed that we had started ourselves. Some starter potatoes that we had. We started those. I planted some red potatoes yesterday in the ground. My husband planted a lot of potatoes in 5-gallon buckets. I put some in the ground. I up potted some collards, all of my celery. I up potted all of my celery, which was a lot. And what else did I up pot? Took a lot of stuff outside to the cold box. I got to go and open up that cold box because yesterday I went out. I didn't go out till afternoon to open up the cold box, and a lot of those flowers were really suffering because it was so hot in there. I wanted to share something. Oh, I got coffee brewing right now. I'm drinking my juice. All of the pulp that you get from the juice, I compost mine, so I don't pay much attention to what I'm juicing. I'm just throwing stuff in. But if you want to use your pulp, like if you're using all your pulp, like if you juice all your spinach and your carrots and your celery together, you can put that in a Ziploc bag and freeze it. And you can put that in your soup. You can put that in breads. You know, you can save that and use it so you don't feel like you're wasting anything. But like me, I'll do my pineapples, then I'll do some celery, then I'll do some oranges. So that won't work. You can't do that. I guess you could if you wanted to. But I take all of my compost and I put it out in my compost heap. I take all of my pulp and put it out in my compost heap. So that's what I do with mine. I'm not wasting it. It's going to be used. Okay, you guys, I am going to get dressed because I need to run my son to work. He's in between cars. His car broke down, so he needs to buy a new car. So I'm taking him to work. So I will get back with you guys a little later. Hopefully give you guys some video of me planting the nasturtium and the flowers and stuff, or up potting something outside. Definitely want to show you guys, walk you around my garden when I get some things established. Right now it's a hectic mess. So I will see you guys a little later. Okay, a few days ago, I'm not sure exactly, but if you go back and watch a past video, I just planted these. These are the zinnias and the marigolds. Okay, there's a marigold there. And if you look closely, they're coming up. They're coming up. And here are the zinnias. And you guys, I put them in this cheese. It was a cheese container that I used. I poked holes in the bottom. And now that they're coming up, I kind of want to give them some air. So I'm going to prop this up. And I had the grow lights on the zinnias since they, had come up. It's kind of hard to do this with, wow, why is it so hard to do this? Okay, let me get that cord out of the way. Sit the light on the zinnias since they're up. I guess I could put it on these too, because I see those too coming up. And just put it like that. Just wanted to show you guys how fast it is to grow this stuff. And we go to the store and pay all kind of money for it. I'll be back in a little bit. This right here is red dead nettle, what's considered a weed. This came up in my flower bed. I googled it. It says it's very high in vitamin C. And also it's considered something to fight cancer. But it grows up every year all throughout all of our yards here in Indiana. And it's been considered a weed. And it's also edible. Yep. Isn't that something? Wow, it's recording already. You guys, I am in my grow room growing things. And right now, I planted today some mammoth sunflowers. I planted some bachelor button flowers. I also planted some calendula, Pacific Beauty. I planted some Johnny Jump Up. I planted something else. I can't read it right now because the tag is turned. I planted some, well, I upplanted some of my petunias here. And I upplanted some coleus. You can't really see them really well. A lot of them are really small. Here's some more petunias that I uppotted. This is my celery. It's so tiny. Some of my celery. And this is some basil. These are collards. Some of them I left outside. Basil. These are all peppers. All rosemary. And in this tray here, I just planted some cucumbers, some zucchini, some yellow squash, some summer squash, some bell peppers, and some orange bell peppers. Yeah, got a lot going. But yeah, this concludes day 9. Today's day 9. I'm asking. I'm asking my husband. Yeah, today is day 9. It's 8:30, honey?
Almost 9.
Yeah, it's close to 9 o'clock. I was out in the yard. We planted more potatoes today. Is that all we planted out there today? Yeah. I took some stuff out there. I took a lot of my collards outside and left them out there in a cold box. But we planted more potatoes today. Been working all day, you guys. So it's time to turn it in. But yeah, day 9, I just finished drinking a glass of juice. And my husband gave me some... What'd you say you gave me?
Goldenrod extract.
He gave me some goldenrod extract. Where'd you get the goldenrod from?
The yard.
We got the goldenrod out of the yard. I know I'm looking a hot mess, but it's all good. I will see you all in the morning. Have a good night.